Good evening. This is Jamal, Dr. Umar Jhonson's father, Dr. Umar Jhonson. I just read his Facebook post insinuating that he may be quitting doing the work that he's done and alleging that I either assisted or find enjoyment in the fact that he's doing so. I've read it maybe not even 20 minutes ago. And I'm doing this video because it just happened and I really, truly needed to be understood where things are. This is a mark against me as a man, as a father, as a person, as a black man, as someone who wants the best for our kids and everybody black that is struggling out here, who tries every day to do the best he can to help the oppressed, the needy, and those who just fall on bad times. I am not having any fun in finding out what I just read about what's happening with my son. I have heard in the past, and he's posted about things that people have been trying to do against him. I have never, ever tried to go against my son. I'm hurt that he would think I would do something like that, but I really believe he knows I would never do something like that. I have many children. I've never gone out of my way to hurt any of my children. My family and I have been posted all over social media. Fake accounts have been made in my name. Disparaging remarks have been made about me and my family. My deceased wife's picture has been thrown all over social media. We didn't ask to be a part of this. You know, whatever he did was on his own. This is true. But we didn't ask to be a part of this. I didn't ask to become Dr. Umar Jhonson's father in regards to what he did. I am his father. And that's his life. But some of the things that he said and some of the things that have transpired over the years, I have been extremely offended, disappointed, and just dismayed by them. But never, ever would I and have I gone against my son in the effect that I would join with another person to conspire to bring him down. I don't want him brought down. All I've ever spoke on is the demeanor and the manner in which he relayed his message. Again, I've reiterated this more than once. I didn't like the attacks, I didn't like the profanity, and I didn't like the disparaging remarks made about my ancestors, especially in the line of Frederick Douglass. I didn't like the racist, direct racist statements, the statements of calling people coons, calling me a coon, or insinuating that I'm cooning in some way. Those things, to me, did not need to be said. The message is the message. Malcolm gave his message. Malcolm didn't have to go around and disparage people. He said what he said based on what he was taught by Elijah Muhammad, and that's why he called the white man the blue-eyed devil. That's what was taught back then in the first resurrection. But when Malcolm came to the knowledge of self and of truth, he did not go around calling white people names or anybody else for that matter, because it wasn't necessary, because his message was strong. And when your message is strong, you don't have to go around and demean anybody else because the proof is in the pudding. That's all you need. So when you go and divide people and attack people, then you make people come after you. Not me, not your father. Why would I go and come after you? That is ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous for me to go and waste my time and try to come after you. Now, the people who want to listen to me and make it appear as though I'm attacking my son, that's what you choose to do. I love my son. I love all my kids. I would never go out here, especially publicly, embarrass them for any reason whatsoever. The only reason I said anything about that was because people were offended, and I was offended by what he was saying. And I'm not just talking about white people. I'm talking about people, period. Professional people, non-professional people, just people who felt that the cursing, the name-calling, and all the disparaging marks just weren't necessary, which I agree, because his information was powerful enough by itself. So why attack people? But then you attack these people, and now they come and attack you. What did you think they were going to do? You can't go after people like this and think that they were not going to take their time, take the effort, and come after you. I had people making videos about me, because of what you chose to do. And that's your prerogative to do what you do. But you don't have any clue what's going on behind the scenes or the people that love you and how we try to defend you. Not the bad stuff, not the profanity, not the name calling, not the insults, but the stuff that we know that you are true to your heart about. This shirt I have on, Umar, remember this shirt? You know what this shirt is about. I was proud to wear this shirt then, and I'm proud to wear it now. I'm proud of who you are, man. I would never go out of my way to hurt you. Are you crazy? I mean, do you really have the venom in your soul that deep that you would think your own father will come and try to tear you down? And then you know I have reached out to you repeatedly because I wanted you to know I'm in your corner, but I just didn't feel that the stuff that you were saying would need to be said the way it was when it came to other people and their personal business, their personal relationships, and most of all, when it caused division amongst black people within ourselves. Now, you can discount anything I've said, and so can your followers. To put my name out there like that, to say that I'm having fun and what's going on with you, why the hell would you say something like that? You know damn well I would never do something like that to you. Do you not remember? Do you not remember who I am? Do you truly not remember who I am, that I would go about and try to destroy you? I mean, it just befuddles me why you would do this, why you would put my name out there for all these people to read that thing about me. Not about anything I've done. Not about who I am. I'm sorry, not about something I've done against you or who I've conspired with to try to bring you down, but just about who I am as a man, that I would have fun in what's happening with you. Anything I've ever said about you had to do with the way in which you deliver your message. Had nothing to do with you as a man. What you said about me is talking about me as a man. A father who would stab his own son in the back. And I would never do that. The videos I put out were because I am your father. It's because I'm an older gentleman and because I still have respect and the morals that I knew you have, in regards of who you may have aligned yourself with. And it was just hurting me that you found that way to express yourself after the education and the examples you've had in your life. I don't want young people to go to school to become doctors and come out then speaking as though they don't have anything more than vocabulary of someone who was basically went to the high school of profanity and name calling and insults. I have not done anything to try to bring you down. You have no clue what I go through and have gone through trying to defend the man you are. I can't defend the profanity. I can't defend that which I'm offended by. And I know you're serious about your message, but don't use me as a scapegoat. Don't use me as your reason for why you're doing what you're doing. So whoever else is out there doing what they're doing it on their own. Believe me, your father is in no way complicit in their efforts to bring you down. I'm sorry what's happening with you. You have no idea. Do you remember, man? I'm the guy that watched you go through college. I'm the guy that used to pick you up and bring you home. Do you remember that? Sure, we don't agree on a lot of things, and we both know why. But there's no way in hell that I would want to bring you down. I spoke to someone today about you. Why would I let people know I even know you if I'm so ashamed of you? I'm not ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of some of the things you have said and the way in which you've said them. That does not detract from the man that you have grown to be. This is wrong. I want you to retract that statement. I do not want you to ever make anyone feel that I find pleasure in your pain. That is wrong. There is no pleasure in my heart right now for the pain that I assume you must be going through now that you have to deal with this situation, which is extremely serious. And I'm going to tell you right now, I will be there in a minute to support you if you ask me to. And I may do it even without you asking me to. Because you're still my son. And you know I've shown support for things that have gone on with people who I truly disagree with. But they were my family. I loved them, so I was there for them. You're not right in this. This is not the way you do things. You do not go and splash my name on a post seen by thousands of people stating emphatically, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that your father is finding fun in your misfortune. I'm not finding any fun in this. I'm hurt that you said it. I'm disappointed that you would think it. And I'm appalled that you would type it and let it go out on social media. I've never, ever, ever said that you were trying to hurt me or anyone else. Your statements may have been inflammatory, but I never, ever said you intentionally meant to cause harm to anybody or misfortune to anybody. You just made that statement about me. That's not fair. It's not right. And all the people that follow and admire and respect you will believe what you've said. This is what I told you before about the incendiary nature of someone who's followed, that when they say something, people take it for fact. You have no proof of this. Nothing I've ever said or written about you has been against you. It's only been in keeping within some type of moral compass that I know you have for yourself. Not to make some of the same mistakes I made in my life. To remind you of where you come from and what you represent. That's it. Pan-Africanism, so be it. You still are my son. I still feel a great deal of responsibility for my son. If you went out here today and killed 100 people, do you know where they would come? You know where the newspaper people would be? Right at my front door. Asking me my opinion on how you got to be like you got. To go out here and kill all these people. It's wrong, Umar. I'm not against you. I find no fun in what's going on with you. I'm so upset and disgusted that you would put something like that about me out there. I've never said anything like that about you. Never. And I never will. Despite what you've done to me, I still love you. I still respect you. But I'm angry that you would put my name out there like that. And I'm asking you to retract it, please. I've contacted you as late as today and yesterday, before I even found out about this, to talk to you still. So I don't know what circles you're in. I don't know who's supporting this kind of ridiculous statement that you made. I don't know what all this angst is that these people are trying to inflame so that you and I never ever speak to one another again. But I'm telling you, man, you're wrong. Your father would never do that to you. I love you, I care about you, and I respect you. That does not take away my right to not agree with everything you do. But I have not in any way defamed you. I have not done any character assassination about you. I have not inferred or insinuated things about you. All I ever spoke about were the things in your message I didn't agree with, which anyone should be able to dispute if they choose to. Just like you have the right to say them, we have the right to disagree with your opinion. That's all. But I've never put anything out there personal about you, about our family, about you as a man, about you as a son, or brother, uncle, nephew, anything. So I don't know why you would do this to me, why you would insult me like this and put my name out there saying that your father finds fun in what's going on with you. I want you and everyone else that listens to this to know emphatically, there's no joy in this for me. I'm hurt by this. I'm hurt for you, and I'm hurt for the fact that you think that I would do something like this to hurt you. I have not, I did not, and I will not. And I pray that you would believe me and that you would take it into your heart despite whoever else is telling you anything else. You know that I've got many children, not one of them could ever say I went out of my way to hurt any of them, ever. And I'm not trying to do it to you. I hope you believe me. I hope you will reach out to me. I hope we can talk. I'm here to support and stand by you in this time of turmoil, if you want me to. But even if you don't, I please ask that you retract the statement, because I find no fun in what you're going through. Take care.